I get asked all the time where I would personally live if I could live anywhere in the Triangle region of North Carolina. So today, I'm going to introduce you all to some of my favorite neighborhoods across the region. But before we get into the list, my name is Matt Martin, and I'm a Raleigh-based realtor. I've helped tons of clients, just like you, relocate to the Triangle region of North Carolina, and if you're looking to do the same, I'd love to help you too. All right, first off, a little bit about what I like in a neighborhood. I'm originally from LA, and I spent 15 years in New York City, so I've always been more of a city guy. I like being able to walk places or at least not have to drive very far. But I've done my downtown living already, so I don't need that anymore. I want a proper neighborhood with sidewalks and yards. I like trees and an established feel. And I like a neighborhood with a variety of architecture, including a mix of old and new. So this list is going to lean a little bit more on the older and more established side versus new construction and master plan. Now, if that sounds like you, or even if not, and you're just curious about my favorite neighborhoods around the Triangle, then keep on watching. But if you're looking for something totally different, it's all good. I have tons of recommendations all around the region based on your lifestyle and interests. So drop me a comment down below or shoot me a text or email, and I'd love to help connect you with your perfect neighborhood. Now let's jump into my list of favorite neighborhoods. I'm going to kick things off about as close to downtown Raleigh as you can get while still getting that neighborhood feel. I'm talking about the neighborhoods of Oakwood and Mordecai. Now, before we go any further, there is a fierce debate about whether it's pronounced Mordecai or Mordecai. Lifelong residents of the neighborhood say Key, but you will hear both pronunciations from native Raleigheites and newcomers alike, and I tend towards saying Mordecai, so please don't assassinate me in the comments. Oakwood and Mordecai are located just north of downtown Raleigh, with the furthest point being about 2 miles away, so it offers easy access to downtown by foot, scooter, or bike. Not only are Oakwood and Mordecai accessible to downtown, but they also abut the very popular North Person Street district that features multiple restaurants, bars, and a large community garden. Be sure to check out Jolie or Crawford & Sons for more upscale dining. There's standard food and beer where you'll find me at least once a week for awesome tacos and drinks. Oakwood Pizza Box has amazing wood-fired pies that would make any New Yorker proud. And Wilco has great cocktails and an even more fun DJ. I also can't leave out my favorite coffee shop in the whole city, which is Pine State. Now, Oakwood is one of the city's historic districts, and you can find my full video of Raleigh's historic districts right here. So you're going to find a mix of craftsman bungalows, Victorians, and Queen Anne style homes from the early 1900s. Mordecai, on the other hand, is a much more mixed bag. Here you'll find a few homes from the early 1900s, quite a few bungalows and Sears and Roebuck homes from the 50s and 60s, and then brand new construction popping up every day. Next up on the list, we have Boylan Heights, which is another historic district of Raleigh. Aside from its beautiful architecture and tree-lined streets, Boylan Heights is incredibly walkable to just about everything you'd need. Since the neighborhood abuts downtown, you can of course easily get there, but you also have convenient access to the 300-acre Dix Park to the south, the growing commercial district along West South and Lenore Streets, and NC State just to the west. Some of my favorites near Boylan Heights include Y Hill for brunch or dinner, which has a great beer selection and the best views of downtown of any restaurant I know. Then there's Heights House, which is a luxury boutique hotel and event venue in a restored 1858 mansion that was named to Travel and Leisure's Best New Hotels in the World in 2022. And then there's Sam Jones Barbecue for its awesome pulled pork and collard greens. I also love Trophy Brewing for their beer and pizza, and Irregardless Cafe has amazing brunch with a ton of delicious gluten-free and vegan options, but they do have meat and glutinous options as well. Now, the lots in Boylan Heights are going to be pretty small, so if you're in the market for a large backyard, this likely won't be a great fit for you. And because it's a historic district, you're not going to see a huge variety of architecture here, but what they do have is super charming and beautiful. All right, let's head a little northwest to probably my favorite neighborhood in all of Raleigh, and that's Forest Park. Forest Park kinda has it all, at least for me. You have gorgeous tree-lined streets, which you probably could have figured out from the neighborhood name, a great mix of old and new homes, and super easy access to downtown Raleigh, the Beltline, NC State, and Village District, which is the oldest shopping center in the Southeast. Quick insider tip: Village District was called Cameron Village until recently, so you'll definitely still hear many people referring to it by the old name. Now, as I just said, Village District is one of the oldest shopping centers in America, dating back to 1949, but you'd never know it from the looks of it today, due to its beautiful renovation and murals galore. The Village features over 100 shops, restaurants, a grocery store, gym, ABC liquor store, wine shop, bars, yoga, and more. So it truly is a one-stop shop, which makes the surrounding communities so desirable. And picking favorites here is tough because there's so many good options, but Flying Biscuit is a must for breakfast whenever you come to visit. They give you biscuits to start with cinnamon apple butter that's to die for. Then I also love Postino for lunch or dinner with their amazing wine deals and delicious Italian bites. And Village Draft House is a great casual spot with tons of outdoor seating. You're about 1.5 to 2 miles from downtown here, so you can definitely walk on a nice day or hop on a scooter or bike for even faster access. And you're just north of NC State and all the conveniences located along Hillsborough Street, including coffee shops, more casual restaurants, and even a Target. All right, let's move out of Raleigh and head south into my favorite neighborhood in Cary, which is MacGregor Downs. MacGregor Downs is one of the oldest communities in Cary, and you can see that in its gorgeous landscape and mature tree canopy. The neighborhood surrounds the MacGregor Downs Country Club, an 18-hole golf course, which is absolutely stunning. Now, I'm no pro golfer, but I was lucky enough to play the course a while back for a charity event, and it was easy to see why it's consistently rated as one of the best courses in the southeastern US. And what's great is that a membership to MacGregor Downs also gets you access to its sister course in Holly Springs, 12 Oaks. And while I haven't personally played that course, a friend of mine who is an avid golfer told me it's one of the most beautiful courses he's ever played. Now, golf course aside, I love MacGregor Downs for its abundant topography and rolling hills, incredible views, and variety of architecture. That's due to the fact that many of the older homes dating back to the 60s and 70s are being torn down and replaced with large moderns, so you definitely have that mix of old and new here. And while MacGregor Downs isn't really walkable to most things, you do have a lot of conveniences just a short drive away. Whole Foods is just across Highway 1 in the beautiful Waverly Place Shopping Center. Then Costco and Target are just a few miles to the west, and one of 2 Trader Joe's in Cary is just to the north. You can also get to downtown Cary in about 8 minutes by car, so you have a lot of good options nearby. All right, to get to my last favorite neighborhood in the Triangle, we need to head west to Durham. Located just north of downtown Durham is a super quaint neighborhood called Trinity Park, and this is one of those places that just oozes charm. Trinity Park is one of the city's oldest residential neighborhoods, which maybe you've started to gather is kind of my thing. So you're gonna find a mix of craftsman-style bungalows dating back to the early 1900s, all the way up to modern new construction. And you can probably guess what's coming next. Of course, Trinity Park has beautiful tree-lined streets in line with the rest of the established neighborhood feel. Aside from the charm though, you're also walking distance to downtown Durham, so you can easily check out a Durham Bulls game or the latest show at the Durham Performing Arts Center, DPAC. You can grab a beer at one of the many local breweries nearby, or have one of the best dinners at my favorite spot, Viceroy. Oh, and the super cute 9th Street Shopping District is right around the corner too. So if you're looking for historic character, walkability, and that classic neighborhood feel, Trinity Park is hard to beat. So those are just some of my personal favorite neighborhoods around the Triangle, but I'm curious, what are some of yours? Let me know in the comments below. And as I said at the top of this video, these are just some of my favorites, but there are so many I could name based on what's important to you and your lifestyle. So if you're ready to kick off your home hunt here in the Triangle region of North Carolina, I'd love to be your guide. You can reach me by phone, email, or text, and you can find all my contact information in the link below or by scanning this QR code right here with your phone. And if you liked this video, I have a whole catalog of others all about moving to, living in, and buying real estate in and around Raleigh, North Carolina. Here's another one here that you may like, so give it a click to keep on watching.